Good neighbors are awesome. I gave this guy a call. He's my closest neighbor. I said, hey buddy, I've known him since I was a kid. I bought the parts. I got some Moog universal joints here, you probably can't see them. Paid for it over the phone. On his way home from work, he goes through town and he picked up the universals for me. And then now he's plowing out to my truck and he's gonna drag me back close to the house. We're not getting him up to the house because we both agree it's not the best for that asphalt to have this 20,000 pound bulldozer with steel tracks on my asphalt. So he's gonna drag me to a flat spot where there's still some snow on the ground. At least I can get the truck moving again in two-wheel drive. And then, yeah, and then we'll worry about four-wheel drive when it's time to worry about it. I may pull that hub apart while I'm up here. I believe I have the wrench in my truck, the specialty tool. And we'll take a look and see what broke. Maybe I can fix it, just in case. But it was minus 11 last night, or actually this morning when he left for work at 6 a.m. this morning. It was minus 11 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's a clear, starry night. I don't know if you can tell, but it's going to be colder tonight. Good times. I'll bring you back when we got the truck hooked up. This guy's awesome. Awesome. This man is... anyway. Okay. I got 20 feet of heavy chain around my neck. I really should have thrown it on the tractor, but he left before I could get to him. That's fine. It's good exercise. So, the neighbor was kind enough to drag me most of the way home with the rear axle locked up. This is the next morning. It's still in the single digits. It got down to about minus 15 degrees Fahrenheit last night, and everything is still frozen on everything. I need to figure out what's going on with this rear end. There is, look at it, when I opened the rear doors, I tore off the weather stripping for the doors. At this point I don't care, quite honestly. This truck has got me extremely disappointed. The little S10 got stuck, slid off the road, but it's got crappy tires and I'm too stupid to put tire chains on. Maybe I'll change one of these days, but probably not. So my hope is to get the rear axle unlocked and then somehow get this thing dragged up closer to the house. Yeah, there's a guy up here in the mountains got a set of axles that'll fit this truck. 6-lug half-ton, just like these. And that would likely be easier than trying to find a set of ring and pinion gears. I'm gonna slip the salvage cover underneath the truck. We're gonna pull the cover off and let's see what broke. Okay. Did I bring a hammer? No. Why would I bring a hammer? Did I bring a nice pry bar? Oh, I don't need it. All right, boys and girls. Step on up. Be glad you're not in this single digit temperature because I'm not wearing gloves because I don't have rubber gloves up here and I don't work well with the thick leathers and my tools are getting icy. Oh, look at the gear oil. Just look at the... look at the gear oil, boys. Boys! I gave this a little too much. I bet yeah, trying to get out of that ditch. This gear oil was like mud. I didn't give the cold enough credit and there's no way to warm the axle up being stuck in a ditch, so that's gotta be what broke. Let me, I have the magnetic here. Let me flip you guys upside down. There you go, sticky dual leaf spring. Oh, the disgust. Oh, did you hear pieces fall? I did. All right, what do we got going on here? Nothing. Here's the chunk that fell out. What is it? Oh, it looks like a ring gear. It's like a tooth off the ring gear. Another cracked one right there. Yep. Let me get a floor jack. I'll lift one of these wheels up and see if I can get this thing to spin. I'm starting to lose feeling in my hands, so I need to take a break anyway. We'll be right back. Ah, there we go. Ah, that's pretty awesome. Oh, there's a lot more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teeth right there that are gone. Ooh, the pinion gear's got a bunch missing too. Yeah, great. Now we're locked. I got you. When it comes around to that set of garbled teeth, then we got an issue. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the axle replacement right here, which means, you know what, boys and girls, we're gonna do this repair in the spring. I'm gonna take the S10 home. The only way to get this out of here is by lifting the back end up, because it's just gonna jam on that gear. And you know what, I don't really need this truck right now. It can just right off and stay right where it is. Oh, that's a good one. Damn it. I don't know. Maybe I can employ some people up here to help me change this out. If we can change it out right here on the side of my road, that's about all it's going to be. I don't have the hub tool in my truck. I thought I did. Stupid ass me must have taken it out. And yeah, so either way it's not going to be a four-wheel drive truck, but damn it, that sucks. That really sucks. Let's see if I go all the way this way, will it lock itself back up? Oh yeah. Oof. That can't be good for any of the gears. Chunk missing there. You see that on the pinion gear? There are going to be a lot of pieces in that housing. So right now, the cover is going to go back on. I'm going to put this thing back down on the ground, and we'll revisit. We'll just leave it right here on the side of the road. It's on my property. It's not going to cause anybody any problems. Oh, Lord. All right, I gotta go. I gotta run. See ya. Well, boys and girls, that's where the old Suburban's gonna live for the next couple months, on the side of the road there, and I'll deal with it in the spring. Today's Friday, and I'm planning on heading home Sunday because I've got work Monday. And I just searched around to the best of my ability up here with the people that I know on the mountain that have a lot of old cars and parts and whatnot, and we couldn't find any 5-lug rear axles. There were a lot of half-ton 6-lug, excuse me. There were a lot of 6-lug half-ton front axles, truck axles, 4-wheel drive, but I need a rear. There were a ton of 3/4-ton Chevy axles that would have fit perfectly for this, but then the universals, the drive shaft, the yokes, all that's different. The wheels are different, and the other problem is that there's 3 feet of snow on the ground, so anything that might be hanging out is buried under 3 feet of snow. But there's a very, very nice neighbor here that when he scraps a car or whatever, he'll cut the axles off and stack them up. And we went over there and we dug them all out. And there were 2, he thought he had a matched set. He was sure he had a matched set of half-ton axles, but he only had 2 front half-ton axles and no rears. So that's what it's going to have to be. We're going to take this old S10 home, this ranch truck S10 home. Hopefully it makes it. The tags are 2012, and here we are 2017, right? I don't even know what year it is. See how thick that stuff was, that oil? The gear oil? Anywho, so that's where the truck's going to live, and we will pick this saga of the grenaded rear end up in about 2 months. Gotta go, gotta run. See ya! You can't even see where I slid off the road with the S10 yesterday. Hey, we're not going that way because it's too deep. Come here. Get her good and tired. There's the truck. A little different from last night. Alright, doesn't look like anybody's at least shot the tires out or the windows. You see, when it was here, there was very little snow. And then now, where's the edge of the roof? Yeah, I'm not wearing gloves. Yeah. All right. Oh, I should probably bring that winch in so nobody takes that. A good time was had by all. You know, I'm kind of my own worst enemy with my schedule. We bought, what, 500 pounds of calcium chloride for the tires for the tractor. Haven't put that in. That was more than a year ago. Last Christmas when I was up here, I bent the crap out of the snowplow, set it aside. A year later, still haven't fixed it. So I don't even have a snowplow. All I have is the blower. And I'm afraid I waited too long for that little blower. So you can see what it did though. I mean, it did a really good job when I stayed on top of it. Come out here between every 4 to 6 inches of snow, but I mean now look, out here it really came down. There's the road right there. There's the gravel road. That might even be 10 inches. 10 inches! Uh-oh. Cleo! She's chasing squirrels. Cleo! Buddy! Buddy? Huh. I lost my dog. Cleo! We'll be right back.